So if you get a negative review, I think it's really important to have a workflow in place for someone to verify if that person has lived at the property or not, or ever lived in any of your properties or not, because you can reply to reviews. So a lot of times people will get a random negative review and that person's never even lived there. So then you can respond, we've searched our records and we have no record of this. And so then when someone is looking at the reviews, they can immediately discard that because they're like, oh, they never even lived there. But there are some negative reviews that are true. Like sometimes somebody did a bad job and the resident is really angry. And sometimes you might want to consider incentivizing the resident to remove that review because especially when the resident has a paper trail, like I called on this day and I went to the office on this day and they have their paper trail about nothing was done. That really is a very negative thing to have out there, and it shows that there is an issue. So if you, of course, you want to resolve the issue, like of course the best property management you know is proactive, but in the event that something bad happened, you can incentivize people. I've had clients give some rent credits in exchange for deleting the review, a gift card in exchange for deleting the review. And then some clients have even like had people sign an NDA just so that it's like done once the review is deleted. But yeah, those really bad reviews, sometimes it's worthwhile to just make them go away.
Yes. You gotta be careful though. Sometimes I know some other property
Yeah.
managers that did try to call it pay to play,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden Yelp like kicked them out, like and shut them down because of
Yeah.
unethical practices. But so, um, you know, obviously I have a larger property management business or some other larger landlords that have more of a public image or their own kind of management arm. At what point is it important to start building that reputation? If you have a 15 unit or if you have a few 4 units, like should you be trying to build an online reputation for your rentals? Maybe you're kind of self-managing under your management arm. Like when do people start caring about this, I guess?
Well, I'm a PR person, so I'm going to say day one. And the reason why I say that is in the event of something crazy, I'm not going to say who, but I did have a client whose building started on fire and someone died. And the media was like a moth to the flame, right? So they were all over this client. And what I think the client really had going for them was a very nice online reputation. And had it been, the other way, say they had, mostly like 1 stars or 2 stars or things like that, I think before the findings of like, what caused the fire, I think there could have been a lot of speculation about, bad management or bad landlord, and there could have been more narrative there. But because they had such a nice online reputation, there was no narrative, which was like amazing for them. Like I was like monitoring all the media, like, oh my gosh, please don't say anything negative, like I'm gonna have to call these media and tell them they're gonna have to change this. And they just didn't say anything. And I was like, I think their positive online presence really helped them in that situation.
I don't know if I learned this from you or someone else, but we set up the Google. So every Sunday I have a bunch of keywords that I get the emails from of like if my name was announced or our company. I have it in my name, my company, and a couple other things. So that's something I imagine you encourage as well too, right?
Oh yeah. So, anyone can sign up for, a Google alert or an alert like that. Because I do PR, I have some more intense ones. So I have some that can monitor for like a TV, like a broadcast TV mention, and different like a print mention, a newspaper mention. So I have some more advanced monitoring tools because I should know where my clients are being talked about. But for the average person, yeah, absolutely set up a Google alert for your property addresses, your company names, and the key stakeholder names.
Hmm. I think you're going down this route as well too. I just want to throw it out there because I think it's important. People, if you even if you have 100, I saw a number 105 star reviews and you got five 1 star reviews, the people that are going to be checking out your reviews are going to be reading how you respond to those 1 star reviews. So not having a
Yes.
response sort of is an admission of guilt in a way. It's how I feel it is. But at the same time, how you respond professionally, classy, is I think super important. I imagine you'd agree with that.
Yeah, I always recommend taking the conversation offline. So I always recommend to people that in the response, you give a phone number, and on top of that, you put the first name of the person who responded to it. Just to give that level of, it's a human, it's not just some auto-generated response type thing.
What other places? I mean, I think we talked Google. I threw out the word Yelp. What other places is Zillow? They have reviews and stuff like that. Is there stuff on there for like your self managing, or if
There's
you're
honestly, I feel like every day there's a new platform that people can, review you on. Um, Something that, when you Google your property or you Google, like, if it's a bigger building, you Google like the fancy name of the building, just see where it's populating and make sure that you have access to each of those accounts.